the father of Mary is Imran, right? And Mary, or she's Miriam in the Quran. She's also the sister of Aaron, and Aaron is the brother of Moses, right? Now, here's the point. In the Torah, Moses and Aaron are brothers. They have a sister. Her name is Miriam. So, and their father's name is Imran. So the Quran mixed up Miriam, the sister of Aaron and Moses, with Mary, the mother of Jesus.
Hi, amazing viewers. Welcome back to Religious Insight. On today's episode of our usual debate with Godlogic, a female Muslim have doubts about Islam and also about Islamic texts as she came to Godlogic for clarification. Let's watch this video to find out exactly what is the cause of her doubt. See you at the end of this video.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Thanks for coming. Are you a Muslim?
I am.
Awesome. What would you like to ask or contribute or bring up?
So lately I've been watching a lot of these debates and your show and other Muslim shows like the Muslim Lantern and a few others. And like the previous caller, I have questions as well. Something you mentioned, if you could pull it up, it was a Hadith Qudsi where Muslims don't believe Paul is a prophet at all, but there was a Hadith Qudsi and something Paul wrote, I think in Corinthians, and they were verbatim.
Yes.
Could you possibly bring that up?
Yeah, give me 1 second. No, I have seen or ear has heard. Okay. Yes, so we have, let me share it like this. And then let's do, no, I have seen Bible verse. All right, there it is. So 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9. First Corinthians chapter number 2, verse 9, and then we got Sahih Bukhari 7498. Now I'm gonna put it on the screen so we can all look at it. First Corinthians 2. All right. So that's that right there. And then, okay, so let me do this. Let's share screens like this. Do it this way. All right. You can see that?
Yes, I can.
Okay. All right, let me actually zoom in on the left part. Let me zoom in. Here we go. Okay, so over here on the left, we have Sahih Bukhari 7498. It says, narrated Abu Huraira, the Prophet said, Allah said, I have prepared for my righteous slaves as no eye has ever seen, nor an ear has ever heard, nor a human heart can ever think of. And over here, we see where this comes from. This is Paul's writing, 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9. He says, but as it is written, what no eye has seen, nor ear heard, nor the heart of man imagined, what God has prepared for those who love him.
Oh, okay. I'm going to screenshot.
Yep. Take a picture of it.
Okay. So I will be short today, but the other thing I wanted to ask, because This sounds.
One second, my sister. There's some feedback coming from your mic. Are you using headphones or something?
I am. Should I take them off?
Yeah, try to take them off. Let's see how it sounds.
Okay.
Is that better?
Say something else.
Is that better?
It's slightly. Let's try it. Let's see how it goes. So you said you're going to be short.
Right. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
When was that written? Corinthians.
Corinthians is written, I think, in the 50s AD. In the 50s.
So like 600 years before the Hadith.
Well, the Hadith comes 200 years after.
Like, right, with Bukhari especially.
Yeah, so 800 years before the Hadith.
Okay. And Hadith could say are supposed to be direct wahi to the Prophet.
That's right.
So I'm wondering why Allah puts the words of Paul onto Jibreel and then to the Prophet. So that's something I'll have to look into. And the other thing that kind of bothered me, if you could help, was something a caller had brought up a while ago about the how the Quran, I guess you guys say, gets the family of Mary wrong, Miriam?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can you elaborate?
Yeah, so chapter 3. It's been a long time since I ran this argument, so I might be rusty on it. But so I think it's in chapter 3, the father of Mary is Imran, right? And Mary, or she's Miriam in the Quran, she's also the sister of Aaron. And Aaron is the brother of Moses, right? Now, here's the point. In the Torah, Moses and Aaron are brothers. They have a sister. Her name is Miriam. So, and their father's name is Imran. So the Quran mixed up Miriam, the sister of Aaron and Moses, with Mary, the mother of Jesus.
And when you ran this argument, what were some reasons? Because I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have it's doubtful lately here.
Yeah, so their reasoning is, and there's a hadith. They use a hadith to answer this. There's a hadith that says, there's some people that came to Muhammad and asked him about this, and he's like, oh well, it's okay because actually. This was actually a tradition amongst these people that they would name their daughters and their people after pious people from the past. And so he's saying that that's what this is. So don't worry about it. It's just that Mary is named after Miriam in that lineage. Okay. So they would name their descendants after their predecessors or whatever. However, here's the problem. One, this doesn't exist in Jewish culture. That never was the case. Two, Mary is not of the tribe of Levi. She's of the tribe of Judah. So she's not a descendant of Aaron. She's not a descendant of Aaron. So to call her the sister of Aaron is misplaced because she's not of his lineage. Right? So his argument is they'll name the descendants after, predecessors or people in their line. Mary's not of that line. So that doesn't work. Usually actually they'll be daughters of that said person. If they're in that lineage, she would be a daughter of Aaron, not a sister of Aaron. So that's how the Jewish culture goes. And you'll see this in the Bible. They're daughters of this person or sons of this person because they're of that same line. They're descendants of this person in that line.
Not sister or brother.
Not sister or brother, no.
Right. That's what I seem to notice too. So yeah. Sons of Israel. That's the only time I can see something like that. But
yep.
When you call a specific person her name, like sister of or daughter of, and you
Mhm.
get those people completely wrong. And another thing, I have some Jewish friends and Christian friends, and I asked them, do you guys worship your rabbis and your monks? And they just kind of looked at me like I was crazy.
Yes. Yeah. So obviously, no. Christians and Jews, they never worship the rabbis and monks. However, like the Muslims will explain this by saying that the rabbis and monks would change God's law. Oh, now I hear echo.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear?
Testing.
Is
Okay,
it better?
Yeah, we're good again. Okay, so their explanation is that the rabbis and monks, they changed God's law. So if God's made something halal, the rabbis and monks made it haram, changed it to haram, or vice versa. If God's made it haram or forbidden, they changed it to it being halal, permissible. So in that way, that's how they worship their rabbis or the monks, or make their rabbis and monks lords besides Allah, because they're putting them on the same pedestal as Allah when it comes to rulings. That's how they explain it.
Okay. Yeah, and what it says directly, they worship the rabbi and monk.
Yeah.
Did they go to a tafsir for this, or?
Yeah, they'll go to Ibn Kathir, and Ibn Kathir will bring up a narration, a hadith, where this is brought up to Muhammad, right? And so he's like, did the monks make haram what was halal? They'll say yes. And he says, did the rabbis and monks make halal what was haram? And they will answer yes. And he'll say, that's how they made them their lords besides Allah. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I guess that's the two things I wanted to ask today, and you can take someone else next, but thank you for answering.
For sure. You're welcome to come anytime. If you have more questions, if you want some clarity on Christianity, some concepts in Christianity or something, definitely. Or if you want me to flesh out an argument I usually bring against Islam that you might be wondering about, I'm all open ears, open doors. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll write things down, and so I'm not so flustered. And I will be back.
For sure. All right. Take care of yourself.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright, welcome back, guys. That was an amazing one. She was amazing and very respectful. Now, that is how you make inquiry about things you have doubt on, and not the one that they normally come to debate and make it look like they are right. If you don't know a thing, this is how you go about it until you find answers. And I pray, and as we keep on praying, that she may come to the knowledge of the truth and come back to Christianity. It is becoming a regular thing to hear Muslims doubt their Quran and their religion. This is what the truth does to the mind. It first pisses you off, then it brings question to your mind. Then when you embrace the answers from the question, then it sets you free. The Quran says, if you have doubt, ask those who read the scripture before you, which is in Quran chapter 10 verse 94. She just obeys the Quran when she asks every questions for clarification. This is what most Muslims are trying so hard to fight. They don't believe that the Quran asks them to ask Christian in area where they don't have answers to. And this lady, she obeyed the Quran and she asked the right questions, and I believe she got her answer right. If your imam says you can't question the Quran, tell them your prophet said to ask the people of the books. And just like this lady did, you are just obeying what the Quran has asked you to do. So if they are telling you not to ask Christians for clarification, it means that they are telling you not to obey the Quran, and you will keep on living in confusion, which is against the teaching of your religion. So guys, I believe that was a fascinating one. Thank you for watching. We'd love to see you in our next video. Do well to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.